Your next comedian, she was starring in a porno once called Bremolo Porn. Yeah. And we have something in common. We just recently both quit our jobs. Thank you, sir. Yeah, so give it up for Drew Rehnquist, everybody. Bremolo Porn Star.
I appreciate everybody who came here from that feature. I appreciate you. I appreciate all my fans. Please don't tell my fiance. He'll be very upset. So, aren't cemeteries just like self-storage with more steps? Just like, it's expensive. Why? Public storage is like, what, $25 a month? Just get an AC in there, fuck it. My family won't care. Also another thing, I usually don't do one-liners, by the way, so this is new territory for me. Is the body of Christ keto-friendly? Because I know for sure it's kosher. For sure. But like, what do I tell my Catholic family who's also keto? Be like, because those the crackers, they have carbs. They do. So what do? You go up there, you get your blood of Christ, and thank you very much for the wine. What is this? 3 horses? Oh my God. Church is really spending that budget. And then it's like, what do you ask? Like, I'm sorry, I'm keto friendly. Do you have anything more? Do you have more fresh body of Christ? Do you have Hello Fresh body of Christ? I have a coupon. I'll give it to. Do you just put that in the bowl when the bowl comes through? Just be like, I don't have money, but I do have this coupon because I follow Joe Rogan on YouTube, and he did give me the Hello Fresh coupon. Let's see, what's that other one-liner? I have the rest of the shit memorized. I promise you. Oh yeah. So I have a lot of heart problem history in my family, and I have to sadly say one of my family members just recently died from hypochondriac arrest. If you don't get that, get a fucking dictionary. You need to go to community college or something, because Kitsap High fucking failed you. Don't worry, I didn't really go to school either. So a little bit about me. I'm from the desert, the Mojave Valley Desert. I'm from a town called Needles, California. Thank God, none of you know where the fuck it is. Good for you. You've led decent lives. Good for you. This place, less than 5,000 people when I lived there back in 1993. Now it's like maybe 1,000. Who fucking knows? These are people that get on the Greyhound bus from Bremerton and then are taken to Needles, California, because they're like, you've done too much meth. You're cut off. You need to go where the fucking fountain of endless meth is, which is Needles, California. So. And like I said, I didn't really go to school. It's one of those places where people don't know where you are. They're like, oh yeah, I drove through there one time on my way to Disneyland and went to Barstow, Barstow's just higher level trash. It's just bad. And you're like, well yeah, I did go to school at the local AM PM. So, they didn't really have hours. They just had a sheet that said K through 10 because people didn't graduate. And it would say K through 12, but all of us dropped off sophomore year. And no one questioned it. They're just walk in, you see kids doing math and shit where the Mexican restaurant would be, in those gas stations. The abandoned shed that used to be a Aceitunos or something like that. And you're just those kids are doing algebra. No, it's definitely not algebra. Those are 10th graders doing basic math. And we're gonna give them high school diplomas, so fucking get ready, workforce. So more about being from there is that for 27 years, I actually grew up with the pride that I was a proud Latina woman. And I know all of you are like, this lady's name is Drew Lopez, and I don't fucking see the Lopez. Where is it? I know. It's new. I'm embracing it. So, and I'll get to that. I'll tell you what I am. I'm not Mexican, but I'm a professional cultural appropriator, is what I am. Because for 27 years, I was raised as being fucking gaslit into being half Mexican and half German, and I was really into that shit. I was like, oh yeah, I'm spicy, and I know how to make motherfucking tamales. And I do. I'm a white woman that tans well, and it's difficult. And I ain't got no boobies, but I got a fat ass. And, that's something. It's It's like being a dick without balls, though. It's a weird body type to have. Like, yeah, it's got the good part. It's got what you want, but it'd be nice if it had the other thing, too. You know. Nobody asks for it, but you'll deal with it. You're happy. It does the job. My family is whack-ass backwards, because they're still in needles, by the way. They're just like, we love it here. No one loves it there. And they're not sponsored. They could be sponsored by the church, they'll never tell me. So they all like pretending like they're good Catholic people. And these are the same people that gaslit me into being like, you're very Mexican, Drew, but we buy our tamales every year. And they are bad. So you got these good Catholics, and you have my Aunt Helen. Now, who else has just hypocritical family members? Anybody? I know you do, even if you won't tell me, that's fine. Because I'll tell you about mine, which is all of them. Specifically Aunt Helen, she calls herself Aunt Honey because assholes think they're way nicer than they are, by like a lot. So she gave herself this great nickname. This is a great thing, and this is a part of the small town thing. Now, I didn't had nothing to do with this. This was before me. And this is, without social media, if you were like fucking around like Tinder style back in the 70s, you're probably gonna end up fucking a cousin in a small town. That's like a distant cousin because you don't know each other. If you miss the family reunion, that's open, that's free game right there. And so this is what happened to Aunt Honey. She fell in love, and this is a shotgun wedding, y'all. Or as organic as it gets. She preggers at the wedding, at the altar. You got my Grandma Carol, says hello to Aunt Charlotte, which is the groom's mother. If you know family trees, or with me, family tumbleweeds, you would be, that's second cousin territory. Yes, it is, bingo, bingo. Guess what? That marriage did not stop. They just like, what's up? Oh, you go and sit right here. Go ahead, I got the seat for you. No shock whatsoever. They keep on going with it. And they had one more kid. So we got 2 kids from that shit. That's when I disowned my family. And I'm like, anybody who has the gall to take the beautiful family tree we had and single-handedly turn that shit into a tumbleweed, I got nothing with you. Especially when she's like, Drew, I know you have tattoos. It's so permanent. Why would you do that to your body? And I'm like, you know what else is permanent? Having 2 kids with your fucking second cousin. But look who's out here making good life decisions. You're really leading by example. Aunt Honey. I'll call myself Drew Sweetness. That's all my time. I think I'm going over a little bit. I really appreciate you guys tonight. You've been a wonderful crowd. Give it up for your other comedians and the ones coming up. Tip your bar staff. They are wonderful. I love this establishment. Wonderful. Thank you. Thank you.
Thank you, Drew.
I'm Drew Lopez, by the way. Yes. Follow me on Instagram called Drew Lopez is a joke. Thank you very much.
I said Drew Rehnquist. I apologize.
Dude, it's okay. We all got to get used to it, including
You have
myself.
so many cousins. I know, it's weird.